Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Those who have not watched yesterday's video, I request you please go once. Please go once and watch yesterday's video. I had very clearly told you there is a demand which is sitting here, which I marked and gave it to you also. Okay, I told that there is a demand sitting here and there is a uh, supply sitting on the top. So what we can expect is if market opens flat and gives a rejection from this particular supply, then we can drive the market down, or if the market opens gap down and gives a positive reaction from this demand, we can expect a positive move. Very clearly I gave you this. Please go and watch yesterday's videos once. That will give you a confidence on the way you can plan your trades better. So market opened very big gap down today, right? And if you go to 5 minutes time frame also, right, what happened here? Market gave a drive through. So the moment market gave a drive through, what we do is we look for a demand. There is a small demand sitting here, and if you plan a simple long position here, once the market taps and back, and keep the stop loss below to the swing point and target even till yesterday's closing. If you want the gap to be filled, this itself is 1:3. Simple to simple trade. You can close your positions here. You need not even wait for the market for extended targets and all that nonsense. Nothing of that sort is required. If you see your entry point, it's somewhere close to 23,480. I always tell you capture 100 points. So 23,586, 23,600 itself is enough. 120 points we got. Simple. Trade is closed here, and you need not even look into any more trades for the day. You need to make sure that once you go and trade and make profits, you have to close your screen and you need to do some other work. It's like going to a restaurant. I think I told this example earlier also. You cannot go to a restaurant and order, like, call the server and say like, give me a plate of chicken rice, right? And after 5 minutes, you cannot call the same server and say like, I don't want to have chicken rice, give me noodles. Then few minutes later you call the same server and say like, I don't want noodles, give me chapati. What will the server say to you? The server will say like, you are mad, sir, please leave the restaurant, we are not going to serve you. A fight will happen. Same thing is what you have to think about in market. Once you enter into a trade, it's like you ordering some menu in the restaurant. Once you eat that food, it is simple, like you have made profit. You have made a plan to go to a restaurant to eat something. You ordered it, you ate it, your stomach is full. You need to walk out of the restaurant and be happy. That is how you should consider trading also. Don't think this as a gambling. This is not a gambling place. Okay, it's not like, okay, market is going to go up, I will buy call and I'll hold it for tomorrow. I'll buy put and hold it for tomorrow. Market has went up so much, it will definitely come down. It's not like that. Market will follow pattern. See, last 3 days what has happened? Market opened gap down, market went up, market came down again, market went up again, market came. Market is doing some kind of small to small drama between 23 400 range. I would say precisely 300 to 400 range to 23 800 range. This is the range where market is slightly doing little bit of drama. So you need to be little careful in the market, because tomorrow what can happen is tomorrow is in 6 expiry. Okay, so tomorrow, as expected, if you follow this pattern, market can give a fake push to the upside, and it will make you think that it is going to go up, and then a manipulate distribution move will happen like this. So what people will generally do, people who are drawing some kind of patterns, some kind of trend lines and all that, what people will do is they will draw a triangular pattern here. They will say like, okay, this is a triangle pattern here, this is a triangle pattern here. So once market breaks out this, then we can expect a move. Once market breaks down this, then we can expect a move. This is what people will say. Don't fall into that kind of a patterns. See what happened here. I will draw you the same kind of a pattern here also. Okay, so there is a triangle pattern formed here, and there is a triangle pattern formed here. So once market broke this move is big, or this move is big. So what people will say in ICT concept, what people will say is, this is accumulation. Okay, so whatever you see here, the small range, This is accumulation, and this move is manipulation. It will manipulate you thinking that market is going to go up, and once it grabs all your money, then it will distribute. The same to same is happening here. This is accumulation again, and there can be a manipulation on the upside, and there be a bigger distribution to the downside. The same thing can happen in the opposite direction also. I'm not saying market is going to go up and manipulate and come down and distribute. It can also be the case like market can manipulate you on the downward direction and distribute you on the upward direction also. So you need to be very careful tomorrow, because of this kind of fake pushes can happen tomorrow, thinking you that market, making you to think that market is going to go in one direction. And all the big money players, right, if you they wanted, if the big player wanted to buy 10,000 contracts of Nifty, which is trading at 1,000 rupees. Okay, 10,000 contracts he wants to buy. So someone has to sell him 10,000 contracts for him to buy such amount, right? So the moment market, if he wants to short the market, for example, so what he will do is he will wait for the market to go up. So the moment market goes up, every single retail trader, they will start to buy call. They will start to buy it. So call prices will become huge, right? Once call prices become huge, this big seller, big 10,000 rupees, 10,000 quantities player, he will get into the market and he will start distributing. The moment he starts selling 10,000 contracts, because people are buying, it's very easy for him to sell, because there is a lot of liquidity available in the market to make him buy so much contracts to move it in the opposite direction. So how we can plan our trades? We'll go back to 15 minutes. Okay, so what we can see from 15 minutes is market, like what we discussed yesterday, market has came from a demand, and it has gone up, rallied up pretty nicely today. If the rally continues tomorrow, so what we can expect is market can drive up like this. Okay, being an intraday trader, do not carry forward positions. Don't think like, okay, market might go up, I will hold, I will buy 10,000 quantities also, and I will hold. If the market goes up 100 points, 10,000 into 100 is like 10 lakhs, I will make so much money. Don't think about all that. Okay, so you need to keep your trading so simple that this is my entry, this is my stop loss. I have to get 1:3, or I have to capture 100 points in the market. Once 100 points is done, I am going to close my screen and I am going to walk away from the screen. There is no necessity for you to trade beyond that. Even if you wanted to make it even more simpler, you can even say like, if I make 10 to 15 percentage of my capital, I am going to walk off. For example, if you have 1 lakh rupees in your demat account, if you earn 10,000 to 15,000 rupees on a day, that is way more than enough. Way more than enough. An average IT person, average salary of an IT person, pretty good salary. If you could take on the little bit higher range of a IT person's salary, it is not more than 2 lakhs. I'm saying for an average. Some may earn less than 2 lakhs, some may earn beyond 4 lakhs also. On an average, if you take, an average person's salary is going to be 2 lakhs. And after all the deductions, all the PF, gratuity, all that nonsense, income tax, everything, right? He will get on hand somewhere close to 1.5 lakhs. If his salary is 2 lakhs, he will get somewhere close to 1.5 lakhs. If you divide 1.5 lakhs by 30, that is heart to heart 5,000 rupees is what he is earning on a day. Imagine if you are making 10 to 15k per day, you are making 3 times more than what an IT person is earning for a day. That is how you should think in your mind. Today I made so much money, I am very happy. That is what your mindset should be during the trading time, and after you finish trading, and also during the night time before you go to sleep. Always have gratitude towards trading. Always thank God for giving you this opportunity to trade also. So having said all that, let's move on to tomorrow's discussion. So we have an immediate resistance, immediate to immediate supply zone sitting here, and there is a supply zone sitting at somewhere close to 23,800 also. Yesterday our discussion was, if market opens flat and goes up, if we get negative reaction from this supply, then we will be shorting the market, and we will be monitoring this supply or this supply. The same discussion is going to happen tomorrow also. Tomorrow is Sensex expiry. Okay, so this range from this to this and also from this to this is little bit efficient, meaning every candle is retested by a wick. There is one small demand zone which we have somewhere close to here, where we have the discounted price also sitting, meaning equilibrium zone is also sitting here. So the best ideal case for tomorrow is, if market opens flat or small gap down somewhere here 23,600, somewhere in this range, I might be keeping 23,560 as my stop loss, and I will try to capture 100 points. Simple. If market opens somewhere here and if I get a small positive reaction like this, I may be interested to take the market at least till this particular zone which we have marked here, till 23,800. If this happens, well and good. If this doesn't happen, and if market just rallies down like this, then I might be waiting to look for a supply here itself, because if you see the structure here, this is your low, this is your high point, right? Market retraced, formed a higher low, market went up, creating a higher high. Retraced, formed a higher low, went up, created a higher high. Now this low should not be broken. That is the reason I told, like, if market comes down here, I want the structure to be maintained, and I will be planning a long position initially like this. If this happens, if this doesn't happen, if the market rallies down like this and gives a proper 15 minutes closure below this, then I'll be looking for a pullback and short the market. Target for the market on the downward direction can extend all the way till this swing point, somewhere close to even 23,300. But I am not going to hold this trade for this long. The moment I capture 100 points, I might be closing the trade and I'll be looking for some other work. Even I would advise you also to do the same. On the other hand, this is for market opening flat and gives a positive reaction from here or a negative reaction from this particular demand. What if the market opens flat and goes up? If it goes up, I will be monitoring this supply first. If it gives a negative reaction, and take the market down at least till here. This trade is not very efficient for me, because if you see, the entry point is 23,700. The target is somewhere around 23,620. It's only 80 points target. But if you see my SL, it is somewhere close to 50 points. I am not ready to risk 40 to 50 points to get like 80 points. That is 1:2. I am interested more on 1:3 kind of trades. So I would be waiting to see if market can give a negative reaction from this particular supply, because that becomes even more better for me, because this trade from 23,800 all the way till 23,620 is going to be like 180 points, where my SL will be very small and my target will be very big. You need to plan your trades in a similar way. I hope this video is informative, this video is educative. Please make sure to like, follow and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much for watching. We'll meet in the next educational video.